Alright, we're now in Lake George. This is the first spot on our road trip. We just got here a couple of hours ago. We actually drove straight here from New Jersey, no stops, which was kind of surprising between the baby and the other kids. And this spot over here behind us is called the Mystery Spot. And like if you talk when you're standing in the middle, it kind of reverberates up and sounds really weird.
A bunch of people parasailing. I did it once in Key West and it was like the most boring thing I've ever done. So I'm not really in the mood to do it again. Parasailing, steamboats, and tiki floating bars. That looks like fun. So we're about to go on our first steamboat ride ever and some of us are really excited! We're pretty tired right now. We woke up pretty early. This boat is kind of rocking us to sleep, but it is pretty.
We don't allow rain in the Adirondacks. That is called Adirondack Dew.
Oh, it feels good though. You look so tired.
We are now in the engine room of the steamboat.
Awesome fire going.
Yeah.
Justin brought out the sparklers.
Don't wave it too hard, baby, because I'm gonna set the tree on fire.
It's raining right now. We just finished up a meal. And even though it's raining, it's still a very nice view. Some boats going by. And that's the steamboat that we were on yesterday. So we're about to go for a swim, but I'm a little hesitant about it because there's a lot of dead fish. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot. I'm not really sure I want to put my kid in this water.
This course was ranked in the top 10 miniature golf courses in the world by the Travel Channel. And I don't really think that that is accurate.
What? This is awesome! I love it!
Yeah, but
there's a giant beer stein there.
I know. I mean, look, it seems fun enough. I'm happy to be playing here, but top 10 in the world? It's fascinated by the ball.
Tegan, are you enjoying the fire, sweetheart? Tegan. On the road again. Do 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 on the road again. Something, 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 something. I can't wait to get on the road again. Alright, we're getting ready for the Revolution Railroad. Huxley and Steffi are going to be leading the pack. Then Mama and Daddy and Tegan. And Rachel and Gumi.
How do you move the seat?
Then everybody else.
I don't know, they said...
It's bumpy. You can sing opera and it sounds really good. Hello!
Is it lame that my quads are burning?
No,
already?
it's like the beginning of a hike.
Yeah.
You always start burning before you get into the groove, but I'm burning already. Tegan! I thought she was gonna fall asleep, so I faced her towards me, but
Looking at it though.
she's looking everywhere. Mistake. Here we are, upside down! parts are easy, some not so much. Here's Kiki. How cool. Oh, how beautiful. Oh my goodness. How cool is this? So we have a little bit of a break. We're going back in the same direction from whence we came. It was pretty cool the way they flipped the these carts around, bikes, whatever they're called.
There's a little platform on the rails that rotated around, so they just pushed each cart separately on the platform. Rotated them as we had our break. Now we're going in the opposite direction, and we're in the back of the group as opposed to the front of the group.
We're carrying the guide's bike for a little bit of a distance because he wants to take photos of us while we're crossing a bridge, which I'm totally cool with because I would like some nice photos of us as a family crossing over. And the bridge crossing was really super cool. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That was the highlight of this. Go for it. Look at her. Look. She likes going fast. Go team, go!
So we're now in Lake Placid, and we drove up Whiteface. The parking lot is a 1/5 of a mile from the summit, and we're just finishing up the 1/5 of the mile hike up to the top. Woo! And everyone made it.
Some slippery parts.
And over here, you can see Lake Placid.
We're in Lake Placid right now. This is the cute little town.
We are at the U.S. Olympic training facility for the ski jump. And we've seen little kids do it as well as adults.
Oh, that kid was like 7.
Here comes, I guess, a girl right now. And over here is the bottom of the actual jump. And we're going to do a tour to the top.
Here we go.
Here's some extreme tubing on the ski jump slope. You reach 50 miles an hour. So we just arrived to the top of the slope, and this is the launch for the ski jump. It's pretty amazingly high. We are now on top of the tower. This is where the ski jumpers launch from, this spot right here. Actually, the platform we're standing on is adjustable and it can go even higher. But we're basically at the top. And over here is the practice run with the pool that we first saw when we got here. Now we're at the top of the extreme tubing slope.
Alright, so we had a late start to our day. It's about 2 o'clock. Not ideal to start a hike, however, it's just a short 2-mile hike to get us prepared for a longer one tomorrow. It's a mile up and a mile back down. And I think this is called Mount Joe, correct, Justin?
Yep, Mount Joe.
And it's
J-O.
The reason why we started so late is because originally we were supposed to do our longer hike today, but the weather said that there would be scattered thunderstorms, so we didn't want to do that with Tegan, but the thunderstorms have now gone and passed, and it's really sunny out, although you can't tell now because we're under the tree canopy. But yeah, late start, but a good start nonetheless. Tegan's in a good mood. We have some toys attached for her here, and no complaints. Except for maybe that truck that just went by and ruined our ambiance.
Yeah, we did literally just start, so we're not in the wilderness yet.
Yeah. All right, we're a third of the mile into our hike, and we've just reached Heart Lake. It's very scenic, very pretty. And the best part about it is when we approached it, Tegan gave a heartfelt sigh, which was really precious. Like she was in total Zen mode. Yeah.
We were just at the summit for quite a while, about 30 or 40 minutes. We forgot to do a video, so we're doing it here, just like 10 feet beneath the summit. And this is not one of the high peaks. It's just like one of the recommended easy short hikes to do, but it's still a pretty awesome view nonetheless.
Sorry, I was focusing on Tegan.
Through the trees down there you can see Heart Lake, which we were at the beginning of the hike. So this is about how high we've climbed, although like I said, the summit is slightly higher than where we are now.
Here we are. She's happy. Oh. Believe it or not. Tegan, this is one hell of a road trip. No cameras, no cameras. Itsy bitsy Tegan drinks from her mama's teat. It's pretty messy and often not quite neat. It spills all over your face and it dribbles down your chin. But the itsy bitsy Tegan still drinks booby milk with a grin. Doing another hike, and first we're starting with Porter Mountain, and then from there we're following that trail to Cascade Mountain. I think it's about 8 miles round trip, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
And it's supposed to be the same steepness as the short 2-mile hike that we did yesterday. So we're starting off really well. We're well fed. We've got lunch. We have some snacks. We've got a sleeping baby who's still kind of suckling / nursing. It's a little chilly right now under the canopy, which is good because you're always supposed to start off cold.
And as Kristen mentioned, Cascade is one of the 46ers. So the Adirondacks has 46 high peaks. Back like 100 years ago or something, they surveyed all the mountains, and there were 46 that they surveyed to be above 4,000 feet. So those are the 46 high peaks, Cascade being one of them. It turns out that they later discovered that that was a little inaccurate. So there are a couple 46ers that are just under 4,000 feet, and conversely, there are 1 or 2 peaks that are over 4,000 feet that aren't on the 46er list, but they kept the original 46er list anyway, even though it's not really accurate. And so it's kind of a thing. People, you know, try to climb all 46. Some crazy people climb all 46 in the winter. This is going to be my 4th high peak, and this is Kristen's 3rd. So maybe one day we can get all 46.
That's a nice goal.
Okay, we're now on the summit of Porter Mountain. There's Kristen and Tegan in the background. It's a pretty exceptional day to be up here. The views are amazing.
It's unbelievable that we have this place to ourselves right now. It's really super nice.
Yeah, we've been up here for about 10 minutes. Nobody else up here. And off in the distance, you can see Cascade. That's where we're headed to next. there's quite a few more people up there. Here we are on the summit of Cascade. We've been up here for a while now. We spent about an hour at least up here. It's a really nice day. We don't always get nice days on the summits all the way up here in the Adirondacks, so we're happy to have it. And it's been a pretty good day.
Yeah.
When we first got up here, there was a huge number of people up here. Someone said there was 35. It seemed about that. And now we're completely alone up here, which is pretty lucky because, as we said, it's a super nice day. Here's the view. And we think that this one in the back here is Whiteface. That's what we drove up the other day with Steffi and Rachel and the kids. And that's Lake Placid back there. Just a really great 360 view. And that right there is Marcy. That's the tallest peak in New York. And of course the tallest in the Adirondacks. These are kind of like the main section of the high peaks over there. And right here is Porter, which we were on a few hours ago. We came to Cascade here from Porter. So Tegan is a official high peak climber now.
She was the youngest of the day, by far.
Yeah, we saw some 10-year-olds, maybe like 8-year-olds, but no babies.
No 7-month-olds, right? You did a great job, baby girl. Very, very proud of her.
And this here is the official summit right there.
Nice.
It stinks after Cascade.
It's still really sweet.